Hey, what's up, Master Trainers? This is your host, Charlie Jonas here, straight out of Pacific Valley, and today I'm gonna be explaining more rules. Alright, so let's go ahead and catch up from where we left on the previous video, which was item cards. So today we're gonna be talking about the Pokejobs cards. Alright, so let's go ahead and follow up on the website as well, in case we need to use a more visual explanation. Alright, so here we have it. And as you know, without further ado, let's get started. Pokejob cards are another way to keep your Pokemon farmed without actively having to do it, aka battling with your Pokemon. They can be taken from any city space by any player during their turns. A Pokejob will always take the player's Pokemon for a certain amount of time, turns, and provide experience points according to it. If you remember, I already covered pretty much all about Pokejobs in the previous video of this series, although this time I'm gonna be explaining it again and even better. Alright, so right before we start the game, we shall come here to the Pokejob deck, shuffle it and flip it up, alright, in order to make one Pokejob card revealed and available to be drawn by any player at any city space. That's how it works, alright? Let's keep going. Each kind of job will allow different amount of Pokemon that can attend to it. Any Pokemon can take the job as long as they are within the player's stash. Starter ones are strictly forbidden to do so, since they can never leave the player's hand. That's no news, alright? So we know that our starters will always stay with us. When the job is completed, each Pokemon should earn the specified amount of experience points right away and return to the stash. Players must take the job, which means sending the Pokemon away right away after picking the card up. Alright, so let's just move on to the website and make sure there's nothing left here to be explained. So here it says that these kinds of cards should be reviewed one by one to everyone, just like I already showed you, and can be picked at any city space. Alright, and players can only pick one Pokejob per time, that's very important as well, and keep it in their pads. Okay, so now let's go ahead and check it out, the Pokejob specific page. Yeah, so just what we saw at the PDF, and here we have all the different kinds of Pokejob cards. So we have the short-term ones, which last just 3 turns and provide 3 points to up to 5 Pokemon. We have the mid-term ones, which last 6 turns, provide 6 experience points, and up to 4 Pokemon can attend to it. Then we have the long term, which takes 12 turns, gives 12 points, and could be attended by up to 3 Pokemon. And the very long term, which lasts 20 turns, gives 20 points, and you can send up to 2 Pokemon only. When using a Pokejob pad, players should place the card on top of the card's back image. Stack the Pokemon chips on top of the chip's image and place the die or the counter for the virtual version on top of the Pokejob logo, which is right here. Always remember that players must take the Pokejob right away after picking the card. Alright, so now we just covered everything about it. Let me go ahead and explain you how it works. But before I do it, I would like to ask you something. Would you like to become an etymology master just like me and get to know that Heracross name comes from the words Hercules beetle and a cross, since it looks like a Hercules beetle and it can toss its enemies across the field, since it is a bug and fighting Pokemon? So if you like to know that and want to understand everything you need behind each Pokemon name's origin, you should check it out, my Etymology Master online course. There I'm gonna be teaching you all of that in a very fun, quick and visual way. So besides learning how the name's origin and visual of each Pokemon match, you also have the chance to learn potential 100 new words for you to improve your vocabulary. And besides that, you will get an exclusive Etymology Master certificate after concluding each course. I'm gonna be leaving the video up there in the cards, so don't forget to check it out. Alright, so let's go ahead and exemplify how it works. Okay, so let's say I'm here, and then I have a starter Pokemon, and also that I just caught a couple ones. So let's say I caught 3 more. Alright, so we have a Galarian, Zigzagoon, and Clink, and a Spinarak. Cool. So by the time I hit the city space, I'll be able to access the Poké Job. Alright? There it said that you can only send to the Poké Job Pokemons from your stash, although since I can access the stash from the city space, it doesn't matter. I could send them straight from my hand, but when I'm retrieving it, they're gonna be getting back to my stash, alright? So I gotta make sure I'm gonna have room enough for it. I cannot go ahead and catch more Pokemon, send it to my stash while I have Pokemon out on the Poké Job, alright? So gotta pay attention to that. Okay, so let's say I just form this team, and then I want to send a couple of them to our Poké Job. I will have to go ahead and check it out which one is available right now, which is the very long duration one. So I will come here, draw this card, place it on my Poké Job pad, and then could be sending up to 2 Pokemon. In this case, I'm gonna be sending just Spinarak, alright? Because it's the only one which have just one more evolution, so you won't get too much more experience than it needs to evolve, alright? And if I wanna know which color is Spinarak's evolution, I'll have to come here to the evolution book and check it out. Alright, so here we have it. It's going to be an Ariados blue color. Then I come down here and check it out. The pink to blue takes 16 points. And this job is going to provide me 20, so it's way more than I need. That's why I'm gonna send just Spinarak. Okay, so once the Spinarak is there, it's going to return to my stash, alright? So as I know how many experience points it's going to take to evolve it, I'll go ahead and tap here 16 in order to make this spot the Spinarak's one. And then that's it. Spinarak is out there now on the Poké Job, and I'm able to go back to my adventure and battle and farm actively the Pokemon that remained in my hand. And every time I go ahead and pass a turn, I'm gonna be counting it right there. In order to remember how many turns I need to complete this Poké Job, I can come here and type the amount, so it's 20. So that's how I'm gonna do it. For each turn I pass, I'm gonna come here and add one more. And then it goes all the way until I hit 20 turns. After that, I'm gonna be retrieving Spinarak and also returning the Poké Job back to the deck and shuffle it. And just to exemplify it all the way, Spinarak now has 16 experience points, which will allow me to evolve it, okay? So I'll have to go all the way there on the blue chip bag and search for Ariados, which is right here, alright? So then I replace it, throw Spinarak back to the bag, and now I'm gonna be adding the amount of experience I need to reach the ultimate attack with Ariados, since it is its final form, alright? So I'll come here and check it out. Blue needs 18 points, okay? So I'll go ahead and type 18, and that's how the Poké Jobs work, alright? You're gonna choose a Pokemon from your hand or from your stash, send them to the job, wait for the amount of turns it's going to take, and then get them back to your stash, alright? And then once you stop at a city space once more, you're gonna be able to manage the Pokemon and be able to bring it back to your hand if that's the case. Always remember to take the experience with it as well, alright? So that's pretty much it for the Poké Jobs. It's very simple and very easy to understand. Don't forget that there's an epic version of this map which regards a crossover between Lord of the Rings and Pokemon. So if you always wonder how cool it would be to be a Master Trainer in Middle-earth, you don't have to wonder anymore. just go ahead and watch the video I'm gonna be leaving up there in the cards. And if you like to know about this rule and you want to stay tuned about every new content, make sure to follow me on all my social media. This way you won't miss a thing. And if you like gameplays and wanna see me playing this game live, make sure to follow me on the Purple website as well, cause there very soon I'm gonna start to play this game almost every day. Also, don't forget to leave a thumbs up, subscribe and share this video with everything you want to play this game with. This way they can get to know all the rules as well and gonna be easier for you to play together. Don't forget that you can always come here to the pokemonmastertrainer.com to get all the visual explanations for the rules, and also you'll be able to click on the download button to request access to the printable files. This way you're gonna be able to download it, print it out and assemble your own physical version, just like a huge DIY, although you gotta remember that the files available are the only available to be played online as well so far, and in order to have access you gotta be a subscriber and to leave a comment down below to let me know you did it in the first half of your email. Just follow the instructions at the pinned comment. Don't forget to share this video with more people, this way you're gonna help me out reaching my next goal of 8,000 subscribers. And here this channel, every time I reach a goal, you guys earn a prize, which this time is going to be new content for the channel and also another mini map for you to play. Don't forget to check out the links in the description for everything I just said, and also to find a list of very cool products I recommend. This way you can help support this project even more. That's it for today. I hope you guys like this video and I see you on the next one.